evening. Today is the 27th of March 2023. My name is Renison Jeffrey and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Now to the many people, comrades, friends and associates that is outside there, that is looking and waiting for that answer. The answer is here. This is why it is here today. As we would have told you before, this is not just a union. This workers' rights is a movement. And what we are doing here is gathering the troops. What is taking place here in Trinidad and Tobago is a serious issue. Whether we like it or not. Because there are certain political constraints. Anytime you're forming up any union, that is required. Every barrier, because they make the system in such a way that even this very movement is threatened by political interference. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. And what we are doing behind the scenes some of the times is this mental gymnastic. Physical too, you know, but mental too nonetheless. Today we was in the library area, in which is the birthplace, the genesis of the workers' rights movement. And we would have graduated into doing so much different things. Now many a times they would have said the people from in the library area ain't want nothing. They know how to walk, they know walk. Everything is a mango and there's a smoke weed. But there are people outside here on the hard, as we just say. We just call the streets here now in Labyrinth Gotham. Or you know what I'm talking about? The streets at Gotham so hard. Man fighting to walk. Labyrinth at one point in time was the Mecca. And man today at the fight for survival in a place that have two industrial estates and the people, the bulk of the people in benefiting. And it was said by a rapper, if one set of people take all the food and put it in one door and the other go through that door, the first attempt we go start to sing, yeah, give me something. The second attempt, people start to rush. And the third men go start to get arms and go in and say, give me this. That is the situation that they create for people here in this library area. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you, because I grew up here. I know what's taking place here. People down on this side here don't want to protest it. Nobody don't want to protest. So regardless of what I tell you, that is a lie. It's the conditions that was made, that was placed upon an individual back for them to endure is what would have driven them to do certain things. Today I see tears come out of people's eyes because they want to work. And they're seeing jobs in the area, things shooting up. And nothing. People from the outside come in here, eating, drinking, and eating the spoils of the area. And the normal average man, he has nothing to get. That is what it is. The normal average man, nothing for he. So how you expect the people to feel down on this side? Because at one point in time, people vote for a billboard in our area. Yes, the port facilities in which they was going and bring the dry docks here down in Brea. People vote for a billboard because after that election they would have taken down the billboard and the people here is left to suffer. The monopolies that they have on asphalt. Yes, the pitch, the asphalt company, the monopolies. Not everybody could go in there and work. Long time you could have just walk in, put on your name by the gate, AI from Brea, and if there's space. But that don't take place there again. It's a hassle. You have to know somebody. And worse yet, the port. Because when people go down there to try to make $1, the amount of obstacle that is met outside it is astronomical. It is astronomical. So the period of the gangsters, then they would have seen a situation and capitalized on it. That is what went on. Now it's not that now. What are you going to do? The people of Brea and environs. I would have stand up outside the gate today and yesterday. We have a beautiful port and they willingly develop the structure to a certain degree that you can't enter there. So the people there is locked out and there's no system. You can't go and find out nothing. That is what taking place there. Today we was in the Brea area. Right now it have a ship. They offloading some goods. And the people that was there outside the gate, I could feel your pain in it. But the issue is here is, will you stand up and be a part of this movement in which we could put this frame work in practice and able to sell our labor in the correct way? Are you able or are you ready for such a change? My number there is on the screen, 333-2176. This year is the Workers' Rights Movement. Join the movement and be a part of change. You have any issue on any work, job, this is the place that you need to be. I ain't asking you to say, hey, this is no big union thing here. Judge us based on the merits. Judge us based on our performance. Judge us on what we do for you, the people. 2 years prior, before this, and still now present, we ain't running on no funds in it. It's money from your pocket and sacrifices that was made by several individuals. Because when we start this, a lot of people would have pulled out because they was threatened. A lot of people had was to lead a war, including myself. Was dismissed. So understand the drive and the determination that I have to see things go in a particular way, to see that injustice is stamped out at the workplace. Because where we are talking from, a lot of the union leaders and the presidents of the craft not doing this. But plenty of them make deals. There are many Judases. Back then it was 12 and one Judas. Now here now is 1 and 12 and 11 Judases.
And I'm going to be pressing charges. Because I had enough, man. Because it's not my husband. And man can be intimidating me and threatening me wherever he see me in Turkey. I have freedom to go wherever I want. I support the Union Hall because of Judy Charles and she regime. That anyway they see me who go beat me and who want to stab whatever. But so, I'm not in fear of them.
So she have a regime.
Say that I ain't put no water in my mouth to say it, because many of you would have feel the effects, because when we hit the ground all in Mount Hope, people would have been saying, boy, they didn't trust unionism because of the type of representation they have been getting thus far. A whole refinery gone, and where the wait at the union. We was in the area library today, and let me get you a little footage here today. Take a look at this. jobs after jobs. Work after work. And the people in my community not benefiting because of just a few greedy men. And when system is put into place, it was trampled upon because they want to keep you voting in a particular direction. And only when 3 to 4 years pass, they ease the strain because they want to vote again for them. And what I am saying to you, the people of Brea and environs, this thing has to stop. And let me tell you something. I'm going and put my hat in the ring. And if it is you want support on a particular level and you seeing what is taking place here and the works that are doing, is just come on board. Follow me in the direction in which will bring alleviation to the people in Brea. Because most of the times it's sheep in wolf clothing that we have been accepting all the time. We vote for a billboard and our children, my comrades, the people that I used to grow up with, many of them we played together when we were children. And sometimes I had to go and see them outside a gate. With tears in their eye. Many of them I work with. Yes, I used to be the midlight oil. And I would have said that, hey, something in fear here, because I would have seen people lying down and they not to work as much and reaping your spoil. Or you see what taking place here in Brea? Who's standing up for the people? The representation thus far is based on party loyalty. And if you go to the next one, they want your loyalty. But your condition, the condition that you are in, they want to keep you just there. All they want to do is to clean you up and put on a next color on you. Because they're trying to tell you, if you want my help, let me put on a next jersey on you. How much of this you are willing to take? People stand up outside our gate. And this thing here have been going on for long, for decades. But the people not getting the mainstream media to hear their story because of the political interference that these big media entities have that stop the narrative from going in a particular direction, because the people would have stand up and do certain things and operate in certain way. And when this party in power, they stop the flow. There is not a joke, I am telling you this. And this has to stop. So we urge the people of Brea and environs to contact us. We are putting datas together. We want resumes, job skill, job classification, because a different order has to take place here today, and we have to put things in place. There is no game again. It's about time we take matters in our own hands and build back the thing that the politician destroy. Library was the Mecca. Library was the place everybody used to go. The natural deep water harbor that we have here, and all the work. Go in Plebdeco, go in Port of Spain. Are we not folks too? Come now, man, it's about time we do something in a different way, from a different perspective, and change the scope of things in this area. We are going to go for a break, and when we come back, we go show you something about PTSC in which I would have observed today on my way there. So with that, we are going for the break, and when I come back, I will show you you're paying for something twice. Right, we are back. Now in my journey, if anybody know my others, most of the time others hit the bus. Because I want to see what commuters just be facing then. And in my journey to City Gate, I would have went to use the public urinal. And in my journey to that public urinal, in which the PTSC by City Gates. But before I reach to that, let me retract back. All you have to understand that is tax-paying dollars is what is running PTSC. It's a state-owned enterprise, cleverly separated in such a way that they mustn't take blame for certain things. It's a kind of thing like how CPEP, how to separate CPEP. When you are hired by PTSC, not Service Commission. So the government really and truly is not your employer, which is the CPO, the chief. But with that being said, one of the lies that is being propagated is that some of your PTSC workers to go and protest by the CPO office. The sending oil by the CPO office to protest. Who are you? What you think you are the protest? What you think? Or you are the shut down? Think. Anyone of you tell anybody telling you otherwise, trying to hoodwink you? I had a brother, the police come to arrest him once. And they asked him, they say, hey, you know so and so. He said, nah, it's not me. That is the same thing PTSC is doing to Oya with the help of Oya substitutes and them. And today I'm going to call a particular name. You see Johnson, Joel Johnson. This boy is a management. Imagine you having a man, a substitute in a union, and he only speaking on behalf of management. But anyway, let me not go into that because we go come back to that shortly. There is some names that we are going to deal with because this PTSC issue we are going to deal with that too. But anyway, let me come back to the point. I would have went to PTSC and used the public urinal in which a company, a state-owned enterprise that is paid by us and managed to the government at Trinidad and Tobago. They appoint board and whoever and they fix it to suit. Imagine we paying them. And when you go to use the urinal, the wire to pay too. Imagine that. We are already paying for a service. And we had to pay them too. Let me tell you something. Now this year may be looking as a very trivial act. Very trivial. But it's something to take notice of. Because no way they intend to give the public IEs. And if you just say, oh God, it's just $2. Yes, it's just $2. So why are you still taking it? If it's just $2, then leave it alone. In this day and age, nobody know no money, only job closed down. And I see him just in a post the other day. Well, just today, 126 digital workers will go home because they relocate the office. And some stupid UNC sympathizer jump up and say, hey, when the PNM, when the UNC was in power, this never happened. Imagine that, brother. Imagine you trying to gain points over something like that. Many of the people who are encountered, the caucus, the people that would have make up the base of the UNC. Does be a shame that people that making these kind of nonsense comment. And I can tell you because I would have seen the caucus, the heart of the thing. I would have seen the heart of the thing. Or you feel Kamala is the heart. Something, I see it. And some of the comments that these people that's be making, they just be so ashamed. Now we are going into this video in which you will see for yourself the whole thing. And you know there are some of the people outside there, you know what man, I would have put something in the basket. But it are people that don't work. And if you see them there, or you put something too in the basket. Support. Because there are many vendors there that trying to make a little dollar. Support. Some of you are a nice job. Don't run in. One of them groceries and them the 1% own. You can get it by at the side of the road. You can get it by PTSC. Support the small man. It's the only way we will dig ourselves out of this pit, this mire that we in. And when I say that to all my friends and them who does call me, why you don't vex, you know? Why you don't vex? But it's time that we should mind with business as Trinbagonians. My name is Renason Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Look at the video that is up next, in which we would have just speak about. And with that I'm out, remember to subscribe to the channel. Remember that. I'm gonna get a washroom ticket dinner.
Yes, I am. I should go to Friday right now, non-stop the thing. Oh Lord Jesus. I will get a bathroom ticket, please, thank you.
Bathroom ticket.